From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, this is NAB Show Live.
With continuing coverage of the 2017 NAB Show in Las Vegas, this is NAB Show Live, and I'm your host, Ryan Salazar. Today we have a very special guest, John Servizzi, Executive Vice President of Engineering and Operations at Tupelo-Raycom. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing excellent. So thanks for joining us today. Let's kick it off with your background.
Sure. Well, Tupelo-Raycom is really the combination of two incredible companies that were under the Raycom Media umbrella. WebStream Sports, a company that I founded in 2006, along with Tupelo-Honey, which was a network-level production company that Kerry Glotzer, my partner, founded in 1996. So we really had two companies that went from both extremes of the industry. Tupelo-Honey doing major network-level productions, WebStream doing flight packs and small college programming at our inception. And we kind of grew over the last 10 years to doing linear television as well. So it's a really great marriage of two wonderful companies under that Raycom Media umbrella.
So let's talk about how you guys have evolved over the years as far as technology goes. What did you start with, and what are you doing now?
Yeah, in the early days, we were really kind of pioneers in the sports streaming space, and we started with very small flight packs, just doing 3-camera webcasts, primarily for the NCAA and the Horizon League. It was really an effort to get coverage to sports and to athletes that weren't otherwise getting national level coverage. And we found that we were able to do hundreds of events for the cost of doing dozens of events previously. So we really put a lot of effort into building a television quality production from a flight pack and a web production complement. And that was really the genesis of what the company became.
Okay, so as far as production trucks go, I assume you guys still have those. What kind of challenges are you faced with when you're on the road?
Well, the biggest challenges on the road are always logistics. Anyone that's ever been in a production truck knows that when a truck is moved down the road, things never arrive the way they left. And so you always have a piece of equipment that doesn't quite work the way it did the last show. And so there's always a need for engineering in those full remote setups, and always a need to really get through everything. Production on the road is a huge challenge, and the folks that do it at the network level week in and week out are really just incredible practitioners, and our staff as well. The number of events that we're able to deliver at the level that we're able to deliver them from one end of the country to the other is really something special.
All right, so let's talk about the NewTek IP series. It's such an amazing system. It's fairly new and involves using NDI as well. I've got one in front of me right now, literally about 30 feet in front of me wide is our setup for NAB Show Live. I can't wait. Our producers are here and our technical director, even NewTek, is here right now. And so we're so excited to be able to use something like that. So how does the NewTek IP series system affect what you guys do now?
It's really opened things up for us quite a bit. NewTek has always been a company that's been on the leading edge. I've enjoyed growing with NewTek through these last 10 years. We started on their entry-level TriCaster line, 3 inputs and S-video connections, and now we're doing NDI and SDI connections into what is really a full-featured production system. This is probably really, in my mind, without a doubt, the best system that NewTek has ever released. And what it enables you to do is really limitless production. Inputs are no longer a constraint. We're not looking at cutting cameras from our complement because we don't have the inputs. We're not looking at reducing replay sources because we don't have the inputs. We're really able to unleash our the creativity of our producers to deliver the show that deserves to be seen. And that's really what the new series has done.
And so what's so exciting about it is, and I even experienced it myself. So I started setting up the racks to go to Vegas and started terminating all sorts of SDI cables. And I've, you know, done tens of thousands of miles of cable, however many I've run over the years, and terminated all, you know, hundreds and thousands of connectors. And I called Jorge from NewTek, and I said, hey, you know, do I need to connect this one? Do I need to connect that one? And no, what are you doing, Ryan? Why are you doing that? And just connect the Ethernet cable. What? And so it was completely threw me off, and we're running the entire control room off of IP right now. It's insane. We happen to have the, I think it's the 4000 IP series boxes, the NDI boxes, and so our PTZ cameras are actually coming in SDI, and then they're going to be converted into Ethernet. But I'm blown away by it, and obviously it's affected you guys tremendously as well.
Yeah, it really, inside the truck is where you really see the difference. Obviously, in a live sports environment, we've still got to get cameras out to the field. So SMPTE for us is still the method of choice for doing that. But once that baseband signal gets to the truck, that's where the IP series really takes off. It's in monitoring, it's in multi-view, it's in the fact that the 3-play machines, and we're using multiple now in production, that those are all seeing the same inputs that the switcher is seeing, and you're seamlessly moving video back and forth, putting a multi-view in front of a producer with whatever they want to see on that multi-view is as easy as dropping a laptop in front of them and launching a program. So it really has expanded our creativity. I'm excited to see over the next couple of years what more we're going to be able to do with this technology.
Okay, so how do you see your production needs changing over the next few years?
Well, you know, anybody that says they know what's coming 18 months from now is lying. That's first of all. You know, if I had told you 5 years ago that we would be doing the shows that we're doing, you would have thought I was insane, because no company of our size could have possibly pulled that off. And you know, I really think that we're going to see a lot of changes in new places that we're getting content. I mean, obviously, everyone in the venue connected to Wi-Fi with a 4K camera in their pocket that also happens to make phone calls, you know, is going to be a potential source for our show. And the ability to, you know, sort of crowdsource for great content and compelling angles it really could be something incredibly interesting. And I think there's some show development. There's some new ways of telling stories. There's new ways of, at the end of the day, sports production is about putting the viewer in the crowd and giving them an angle that is the best that it can possibly be. And the fact that, you know, we can bring in all of these new and creative camera angles and even, you know, potentially involve someone at the event in our crew is really exciting.
All right, so again, we're going to see everybody in Las Vegas April 22nd through the 27th, and we'll be broadcasting live between Central and North Halls from the Met 360 studio as NAB Show Live and Broadcast Beat. We can't wait to see you there. Of course, we'll be using a lot of new tech technology at the booth. It's going to be very exciting. Again, John Servizzi, Executive Vice President of Engineering and Operations at Tupelo-Raycom. It was an honor having you, and we'll see you in Las Vegas.
Looking forward to it. Thanks so much.